Hello students. So today we are going to continue with the second exercise of this chapter, angles. I hope you have written the first exercise in your copies, right? Now for this, starting with the second exercise, first you need to know what are the types of angles. So first we'll be dealing with acute angle. Now what do you mean by acute angle? An angle which is less than 90 degree, right? Every one of you have seen a protractor. You are going to draw all the angles using the protractor. Now the angle which 90 degree means straight standing line, right? This angle will be 90 degree, right? An angle which is smaller than this angle means somewhere here, it is termed as acute angle. Right angle, the angle which is exactly 90 degree, right? 90 degree, it is called right angle. Now the angle which is greater than 90 degree, right, which is greater than 90 degree but less than 180 degree, that is termed as obtuse angle. That is, obtuse angle will be lie between 90 degree and 180 degree, right? Suppose see if 130 degree the angle is given, right? The 130 degree, it means the angle is an obtuse angle. Now coming to the next, straight angle. Straight angle means it is 180 degree, right? A straight sleeping line is a straight angle. Now reflex angle, what will it be? An angle which is greater than 180 degree but less than 360 degree, means 360 degree is complete angle or full angle, right? This full angle is 360 degree, this complete one rotation. Now an angle which is greater than this 180 degree, right, but is less than 360 degrees, less than the complete angle, it will be a reflex angle. Okay, so these were the types of angle. What types of angle we had studied just now? Acute angle, right, which is less than 90 degree. Right angle, which is 90 degree. Then obtuse angle, what is it? Which is greater than 90 degree but less than 180 degree. Straight angle, straight simple 180 degree. Now reflex angle, what will it be? Reflex angle is greater than 180 degree but it will be less than 360 degree, right? Now coming to full angle, what will it be? The angle which is exactly 360 degrees termed as full angle, right? So now after learning about all these angles, we'll move on to the exercise questions. So coming to the next exercise, compare the angles by observation. Now we can see this angle is straight angle, it is seems to be 90 degree, right? This is a straight line, it is not a straight angle, this is a straight line. So we can say this is 90 degree and this is less than 90 degree. So which means this is an acute angle, right? And this is a right angle. So which angle will be greater? Obviously right angle is greater, that is angle PQR is greater than angle ABC, right? Angle PQR is greater than angle ABC. So like this you are going to write this, right? Completing. Next, again see the second, what is it? We can see this is again acute angle and this is also acute angle but this angle is less than this angle, right? So angle PQR is less than, छोटा है ये angle इस angle से ABC से, so we will write PQR is less than ABC, right? Now coming to the third one, M and P, this is, we can see this is 90 degree and it is here, which means this is greater than 90 degree. So this is an obtuse angle, right? and this is an obtuse angle, and this we can see it is greater than 180 degree, means can we say it is an reflex angle, right? Reflex angle is greater than 180 but less than 360. So is this a reflex angle, we can say? Yes. So which is greater? Obtuse angle is greater or reflex angle is greater? Obviously reflex angle, so we will write this angle is less than this angle. Okay, because this angle is termed like this whole angle, and this is only this angle. Now coming to the next question, classify whose magnitudes are given below. Classify the angles. Now what can we say? First is given 17 degree, right? So this 17 degree, it is less than 90 degree. So can we say it is an acute angle? Now this is 192 degree, which is greater than 180 degree, right? An angle which is greater than 180 degree is how much? Is termed as what angle? Reflex angle, right? So the next one is the reflex angle. Similarly, see, we are going to write all these angles, right? Coming to the fourth question, using a protractor, find the measure of each of the following. Now, how you are going to measure through the protractor? See, you will keep your protractor here with center line on this, and this line should be straight with the line of the protractor, and you will see to the measurement here which angle it is measured in the protractor. For this you will see it is 50 degree. The line is coinciding, the ray of your angle is coinciding with the line of 50 degree in the protractor. So the value of this will be 50 degree, right? Now we need to measure this angle, the second angle. Again we will do the same thing. We will keep our protractor like this, so that the center is at point O and this line is in straight line with the line of the protractor. So here we will come to know that it is 110 degree, and these all diagrams you are going to draw in the blank side of your geometry copy, and written part you are going to write in the line page, right hand side page. Now next, state the kind of angle in each case. East and north. What are the directions? See, this is north, south, right? East and west. So this is 90 degree, we can say, right? So the angle between north, east, south, north and east is, east and north is right angle. East and west are at the opposite side. So what angle they will form? They will form a straight angle, 180 degree angle, right? North and southeast. Which angle will north and southeast form? You will draw it in your copy, north, south, east, west, and you will move on away from south towards east, and you will see it is formed an obtuse angle. Last is acute angle. Now question number 6, what is the angle between two hands of a clock at 4 p.m.? See, for this we can see, if we are drawing a clock, right, this is 12, 4 is somewhere here. If we are going to measure this angle, what will it be? It will be approx 120 degree, right? Now find the reflex angle corresponding to each of the following. Now to find the reflex angle, what is the reflex angle which is greater than 180 degree but less than 360 degree? And 360 degree is the complete angle. So to find the reflex angle, what we'll do, we'll subtract the angle, the given angle, with how much? With 360 degree, right? 360 minus 45, the answer is 15. So the answer is 315. So the reflex angle of 45 degree will be 315 15. Now again 90 degree, what will be the reflex angle of 90 degree? For any angle, if we need to find the reflex angle, what we are going to do? We are going to subtract the given angle with 360 degree. So here if we are subtracting 90 from 360, we will be getting 270 degree. So the reflex angle of 90 degree is 270 degree. Now 57 degree. Reflex angle of 57 degree, what will it be? Again subtracting from 360 degree, right? So it will come to 303 degree. Next, reflex angle of 120. All the steps are same. Just you need to subtract the given angle with 360 degree, right? So 360 minus 120 will be how much? 240 degree, right? So the reflex angle of 120 degree is 240 degree. We can clearly see here. These are the steps. You are going to write it this way only. Now moving to the next question, find the measure of x in each of the following. Now how we can find the measure of x? What we are going to do? See, this angle will form a straight angle. Sum will be 180 degree, right? So if we are adding all the angles, what should our sum come to? Straight angle, that is 180 degree. So we will write it as 3x plus x plus 40 will be 180 degree, right? So 3x plus x is 4x. 4x plus 40 is 180 degree. So 4x plus 40, we are seeing it as 180 degree. Now we need to find the value of x in the given question. So what will it be? We'll keep the 4x to this side and so 4x is equals to 180 minus 40 degree, right? So 4x is, when we'll subtract 40 from 180, we'll get 140. So 4x is equals to 140. So what will be the value of x here? X will be 140 upon 4, right? Which is, we can cancel this. 4 ones are 4, 4 threes are 12 and 2 carried, 4 fives are 20. So the answer, that is the value of x for the first question, will be how much? 35 degree, right? Now coming to the next question, that is second question. What will it be? See, now there are only two angles. What will be the equation formed? X plus 125 degree will be 180 degree, right? X plus 125 equals to 180. Again we'll write the statement because straight angle. So in this we can directly find the value of x, right? What will be the value of x? It will be 180 minus 125, which is 55 degree. 180 minus 125 is 55 degree. So this is the answer. Now again, next questions. Similarly, you will add on all. Now why we have taken 360 degree here? Because we can see this is one complete angle, right? Here it was only straight angle, and here it is complete angle. Therefore we have taken 360 degree for this. Now x plus 2x plus 3x plus 4x is how much? 360 degree, right? So adding up all the angles, what is it? 10x equals to 360 degree. So x is how much? 360 upon 10, that is 36 degree, right? 36 degree. How come we have done See, 360 and 10. We can cancel zeros or we can directly divide. Our answer will be 36 degree, right? So for this the value of x is 36 degree. So by this question again we finish the exercise. Complete your copy and write all the questions in your geometry copy. You have to start this chapter in your geometry copy. This I have told in the first video itself.